Are you feeling it? That's what this is about. You may say, Gina, honey, what are you talking about? Are you feeling it? Well, are you feeling extremely exhausted and you don't know why you feel extremely exhausted? Do you feel like you could be standing up like this right here and you could just fall asleep and you have no reason why, because you thought you went to sleep, you thought you got enough sleep, but here you are. You're exhausted. You can't even get out of bed. You're so exhausted. It's like the energy's been sucked out of you. Even if you thought, well, I'm going to do this today, I'm going to do that today. Hello. And then you find out, well, I wanted to, but I can't make my body do it. My body is exhausted. I don't know what's wrong with me. There's nothing wrong with you. There really isn't. It's something that's happening all around the world, you all. Something is happening all around the world. And I was sitting there thinking about, when I typed in a search a while ago, it says, I typed, why are so many people tired? And there were so many things, reasons and reasons and reasons now of why people are so tired. And then I thought, well, I think I'll do a specific time stamped search about feeling tired. There wasn't very many reasons. There wasn't. I say one thing said, feeling tired in your 40s. Now, and it's kind of common when, like, it's 1 o'clock in the daytime and you know that's your sleepy time of the day. Or at least it used to be your only sleepy time of the day. If you're feeling sleepy all day long, that's right. Hello, everyone. Yes, the energy is very weird. Hello, Susan B. Honey. And just add that there. Hello there, Shonda Lewis Honey in West Africa. Hello. Yeah. So if you compile it with your body's aching. Your body is aching. Let me ask this too. Is anybody noticing their hair is falling out in big clumps lately? And it's not because, say, maybe you went and got some radiation treatment for cancer or leukemia or something. Have you noticed I don't want to fall off this thing I'm standing on the top. Have you noticed your hair been falling out? I saw one post of someone saying their hair was falling out in clumps, and I'm not knowing. Your hair is good. Okay, that's great. Hairs and nails are good. That's good, because now we know that is not a problem. Okay, that's great. That's only to the people who had those treatments. That's good. But the tiredness is what a lot of people are feeling, the majority of people. And it doesn't matter whether you drink tons of caffeine or not, you still can't kick it. You can't kick the tiredness. And if you sit down, that's the end of you. When I sit down, that is the end of me. It really is. And I never liked sitting down to begin with, but as I get older, if I'm already feeling tired, the moment I quit moving around is when I get tired. That's why I don't like to sit still. Because I'm going to get really sleepy and I'm going to want to take a nap, and then I'm not going to get nothing done, and then my day is wasted. Drink lots of water and more water. You could drink too much water and then your body gets depleted, really. Hello there in Calgary, Canada. Sleepy and time is not moving forward. What if time isn't moving forward? Someone said that, there was a theory that we're living in the past. How could that be? When something is prophesied, just think about it. When something is prophesied, it's supposed to be about the future. And it's to us who are haven't got to that future yet. So it's like something's already happened, but we got to get told ahead of time. So how can that be if it's already happened and we haven't experienced it yet, you all? Really, time is different now. It is. It's not the same. And even, it's like a few years ago, even though you may look at the clock and you think, oh, well, it's, did that much time already pass by? I can't believe it's nighttime now. It only feels like I have only been awake for a few hours, and then before you know it, it's time to go to bed. It truly is like time has been sped up, is what it feels like. Yeah, clearing negative energies is really good. If someone knows how to clear them, that's good. if you can clear negative energies, because energy does attach itself to not just people, but to even articles of clothing, furniture, and stuff. And you may think, Gina, honey, what are you talking about? That is exactly what I'm saying. Energy is residual. It's contagious too. You can catch it. So if somebody's in a good mood and you're around somebody who's in a good mood, guess what? That energy is going to spread to you. Even though you may be in a bad mood, you're around them long enough, that bad mood's going to have to flee because it can't really share the space with the good energy. It can't, you all. So energy, it does linger and it does play an effect on our bodies, but it feels like our bodies is getting bombarded with this sleepy energy. It's like doing something to it. It's like depleting our reserves, energy reserves, even within us. Once in 50,000 year comet coming around, I think it did a hook around the sun. We'll look at it later, hopefully, with that comet. And have you asked yourself why they want to bring that comet out here the way that it is? Is something else going on behind the scenes? Probably so. We're feeling our past life. Rodolfo, let's see, you're feeling your past life. You have to correct one mind, perfect and present future, and perfect tense. Oh, that's like the past particle, past tense, particles. Are we talking grammar here? Yeah, that's okay, but I know what you mean. You're doing fine within the personal energy in Alaska. Rebuke the drainage, you all. Rebuke it. Really, it's like when you go around certain people, they bring down the atmosphere, is what they do. They will bring down the atmosphere as soon as they walk into a room. Their energy is that heavy and strong. And yet you have others who can walk in a room and they lift the atmosphere. They brighten up the whole room, but there's certain energies they can literally darken. These energies are real, and it's not make-believe or anything like that, you all. It can be felt, and it does have an effect on our bodies. We're living beings. We're energy constantly flowing in our body. Good morning, you all. So are you feeling it? Are you feeling exhausted? Are you feeling sleepy? Do you feel like you don't got no energy for nothing and you can't figure out why? And on top of that, are you feeling like now you're getting sick, now your joints are hurting? Because we've been documenting this, are you feeling it, for quite a while now. We have around a year or two, because the energies started to change and they're changing even more so. And it's like it's spreading and more people are feeling the effects of this energy that is out there. And it's out there. And it's hard, it really is hard to protect your space around you. It's very hard. Some people put themselves in a bubble and they tune the whole entire world out. But that's kind of hard when you live in this world, it really is. And you see other people struggling to pretend like nothing else exists except you. That may seem cold-hearted. It may seem, but some people are like that. They can't handle nothing because it'll break them. They're that fragile. Life has become that fragile to them. Really, people are becoming very fragile. Are you feeling that? Are you feeling fragile within your emotions, within your spirit and stuff? You feel like the slightest thing will just break you, just break your spirit, make you like start to cry all of a sudden. Or like the slightest thing it ticks you off. You get upset very easy. Let's see this. We have to graduate into the 5D. It's easier said than done for some people. It is. Your hands are tingling too. Handle with care. Yeah. So this isn't just you. It's just not me. But have you noticed, really, like I had said earlier, if you stop moving, you get tired. You stop moving, you get tired. And you don't want to get tired. That's why you move. And that's why when you go to bed, you're totally exhausted and you can sleep. In some cases, you're so tired you can't sleep. You ever been that tired? And I'm sure, like you've been zapped, I'm sure a lot of people are too tired to even sleep. They want to go to sleep, but their mind will not let them. And it really, your body could be totally exhausted, or your spirit. Either your body won't let you go to sleep, or your mind won't let you go to sleep. It's like you can't win for losing. Are you experiencing that? Because I know a lot of people, they think they going to get some sleep, and it don't happen. It don't happen. There's no reprieve from it at all. It's 1921. Mind and memory race. If there's something new, well, technology is forever changing. Science is forever going forward. So I'm sure there'd be something new. But then if you remember, there is nothing new under the sun. What has been will be again, and God will call the past into account. Seroquel. That may work for some people, Frank, it really may, but some people it would have an adverse effect on others. Yeah. But if that can help somebody get sleep and they're prescribed that, that's great. It really is, if it works for them. Some people will try to exercise and just to wear themselves out to make sure they sleep, and you may find out that don't work either. The side effects of the horrible, it could be. And without the horrible, and those without the horrible, they still have that happening to them. Exhaustion, complete exhaustion. So it's something besides the horrible. That's right. And it's having a horrible effect on their bodies, really, if you think about it. There's something out there that's truly, truly horrible that's affecting everyone on different levels, in different ways. But the one common denominator is the very extreme tiredness, extreme sleepiness. And some people, if you have a daytime job you got to go to, if it's a desk job, I don't know how you're staying awake. I really don't. I don't, because that would make you have to sit still. And you may find difficulty thinking. Do you have difficulty thinking and concentrating because you're so tired? Hello, Applebrooks, honey. Do you all find difficulty thinking because you're so tired? I heard that's something like that's going around too. You cannot focus. It could be, Brandon, it really could be something like that. You could not sit all day. Well, I tried a job like that. I thought, I'm going to be a businesswoman. I did. I'm going to sit behind a computer. I'm going to sit behind a desk. I'm going to wear my business clothes. And it wasn't for me. I didn't even last 1 year. I thought, oh my gosh, this is so tiring, because I like to be moving and I like to work with my hands. Yeah, if you had to sit behind a desk and you weren't used to it, that would be quite difficult. There are people who flourish. They flourish behind a desk, and they can't doing things with their hand just sounds terrible if they can't be sitting, because they want to sit and they work better sitting. So I guess to each their own, you all. But for those of us who can't sit, it's hard. If you ain't got nothing to do, you want to keep moving around. You are so tired. God is destinedly. Monday and Tuesday were so hard. I'm glad you made it through. I really am. And, I guess we need to be thankful for every day we make it through the tiredness. The tiredness, it needs to be given a name. No, we don't want to give it a name. It gives it more power to it. Yeah, you don't want to give something a name, because it will give it more power. We just call it the tiredness. We'll just call it the symptom, because it does. It makes people really, really tired. Whatever it is some type of a frequency, some type of an energy. There's something not natural occurring. Okay, you can say it's I don't know. It's traveling through this dimension, is what it's doing, and it's having a big effect on the humans. Your human body is what you could say. And is it nice? Is it nice feeling tired all the time? No, it's not nice feeling tired all the time and feeling sleepy, because you want to live your life. You want to enjoy your life. Now, granted, even though you're getting older, are your children or the young teenagers, if you're a younger adult, are you feeling tired too? See, that's a question to ask. Are you feeling tired also? More tired than you used to be just these past few years and stuff? Are you feeling more exhausted? and sleepy, and all you want to do is sleep, and you ain't got no energy for nothing. I don't know what louche means. I've seen the word before, but I don't know what louche means. Your focus is fuzzy. It's hard to focus. Yeah. Oh, it'll make my arm tired. Your teenager, 37, is ancient. Well, I guess it would be ancient. This is kind of like the prime of their life, maybe. Healing frequencies. Frequencies do make a difference. Exhausted. You feel exhausted. Yeah. Like totally exhausted. Yeah, I was trying to stand still. But we are living in the day and age where it's not good to stand too still. It isn't. Hello, Naruka, thank you. It's not good to stand still, you all. We got to keep moving. We really do. Because that energy, if your body can do it, if you can really like take control, some of the control back and make your body move, you probably feel better. It's hard to break free. It's like something invisible holding you hostage. It really is. Some kind of invisible force holding your body down, holding your spirit down, keeping you from living. It's like immobilizing you. It's like putting you in a trance. Your body is in a non-functioning mode. It's in some type of a stasis, some kind of energy stasis. You say, Gina, you're manifesting this to everybody. No, they're feeling it. And I'm trying to describe what it would be like if you could compare it to something, is what I'm doing. If you could compare it to something, it's like something's being done to the body, and it's like keeping it still to where you can't move it. It's draining the energy. It's unplugging you from the energy field that should be giving you energy. It's somebody's short-circuiting our body, you all. That's what it's like, short-circuit. We got a short circuit in our wiring system in our bodies. Somebody messed it up, and we got to get plugged back in. We got to get the wiring fixed inside, if you would think of it like that. Some frayed wires, some wires breaking off and deteriorating in our bodies. Yeah, or somebody's doing something with our source. How about that? Somebody's interfering with our source of energy, trying to block it. Block the source of energy that we would plug into, and we can't get a complete charge. We can't. We aren't able to charge our bodies and get refreshed. So just think of it like that. There's lots of things you can compare it to that somebody would understand. Your body's draining. Vision is blurry in the last couple of weeks. That's what you feel, Naruka. I think you're not alone. Well, my vision has been blurry too. How can something have such an effect? And you can't see it, you can feel it. So you know something's here causing it. And if it was just happening with people who were you know what, that's one thing, but it's not. It's happening with all people, the majority of people, and it doesn't matter whether you're young or whether you're old. It doesn't matter whether you're in top tip shape. It doesn't matter. It doesn't care. It doesn't care. This energy, whatever it is, it doesn't care how young you are, how old you are. It's indiscriminate. It doesn't care at all. It affects your body. And if you're not aware of it, to try to keep it at bay, it'll take you down. Okay, it will. You'll be immobilized, I guess. Yeah, is what it would do. You've got to be aware. Awareness is the first key to keeping it at bay so that it doesn't completely stop you, okay? If you're aware of something, then you can at least do something to protect yourself, do something to stop it. You may not be able to stop the full effect of it, but you can stop a lot of it. That's why I like to come on here too, because if I'm feeling tired, somebody else is bound to be feeling tired. And this is one way to stop all the tiredness. It's one way for me, because if I get on here and I start talking, it takes away its power. It does. It takes away its power over me, and it helps raise awareness and helps you to be aware of its presence, because it's brought out into the open. It is. This energy is brought right out into the open where everyone can see it and become aware of it. And it doesn't want to be noticed like that. It wants to lay in the shadows, but we can't let it lay in the shadows, you all. We can't. Someone described Gina. She goes, this is a man. I've never watched her stuff in my life. I think she's some kind of a mystic. Okay, that's fine, but that's what they describe as Gina Maria Colvin Hill. She's some kind of a mystic. I don't know what she is or what she shares. I do like to tend to look into the spiritual realm, just like a lot of other people, because there is one. There really is. And but we've got to bring this energy. It is a type of an energy. It's a type of a frequency that's having an effect on our vibration inside our body. You know how they say, raise your frequency. Well, it's kind of hard to raise your frequency when you have some kind of other frequency coming against your frequency, trying to cancel out your frequency and take control. That's really what it's like. Just like that, trying to take control and cancel out your frequency so your frequency cannot reach its full peak. You see shadows in somebody's faces. The EMF, the electronic frequencies from everything, you all. And that plays a role in it too. Really, it does. And don't know, you all. Some people there are people out there, and probably a lot of older people too, much older than me. Maybe they don't know why they're so tired and they're trying to figure it out. They've been going to the doctor and the doctor can't figure it out. And then the doctor just say, well, here, take this. And it's really not helping them. So there's a lot of people out there that do not know why they're so tired. And they probably do not know that there are lots of other people having the same symptoms hitting them all of a sudden. They probably do not know. Why? Because they don't watch this channel. Okay, they don't watch Gina Honey. They don't, and they're not seeing your comments, which you're all writing, which is confirming, hey, this is happening where I'm at, this is happening where she's at, this is happening where he's at, this is happening all over the world. It is. And what we've got to do, we got to stand up. We have to be aware of what's happening. Once you're aware, you can do something to stop it. Get up and get moving. I don't know if you can cleanse your body, cleanse it, however they cleanse their body and stuff. I will like take an activated charcoal tablet. I don't know, once every other day or once every 2 or 3 days, because that can clear up impurities in my body. If there's any strange metal wiggling around in my body, it might get that metal too, you all. That's right. Hello there, Jay Jocelyn, honey. You did make it. We're so happy. See, you did not let that energy stop you. You did not. That's right. You grab you some ground dirt on the ground. Yes, you can do ground dirt. You can. You need help, quit smoking. Stomp it out. Yeah, that's hard. It's hard to stop smoking too, you all. But you can do it. You can do anything. You set your mind to it, and with encouragement, you can do it, you all. Whatever it is you want to stop doing, so you can take better care of your body, really. You take better care of your body, you help your spirit out big time. You do. And it helps other people out. When you're in your peak condition, spiritually on the inside of here, and your body starts following suit, it's a good example. It really is a good example. And the best thing about it is you can think clearly. You can think clearly when you eat right and filter out all the negativeness. It is a great thing to do for yourself. If you love yourself that much, tune out all that negativeness so that you can be aware, because we're in a battle, whether you realize it or not. We are in a battle. And it really does feel like the light against the dark. That's really what I compare it to, the light against the dark. There's a lot of darkness out there, but there's a lot of light out here, okay? And then you can say, greater is he who is in me than he that is in the world. You can say, greater is this light that's inside of me than that darkness that's in the world. So you can say that of yourself too. Greater, not less, greater. There is no equal. No. That's right, you all. So we can vision it like that, because it really is. It is a battle, and it is a struggle, a daily struggle for some people to keep going, to keep fighting back against the energy that they're feeling. It's a struggle. Is your struggle in vain? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. The more you struggle, the more you keep going forward, the stronger you're going to get. You're going to think, well, I don't think I can do it. Oh, yeah, you can do it. You can do it. Don't give up. Just keep going forward. Keep going forward, because you'd be very disappointed if you were able to look back at time and thinking, why did I give up? Why did I not hang on any longer than I did? It was right there within my reach. I could have made it, but I gave up. You don't want that to be said of you. You do not. You do not. Yeah. That's how you continue. You don't give up. You don't. And you all know that there's something wrong. There is a spiritual battle playing out in the real world. I'm not just saying that. A lot of people know it. A lot of people know it, and something else is coming, and we know it, and we feel it. We just got to be ready, and we got to encourage each other and raise awareness for what is coming. That's already here, but it's growing. It's growing in strength, but as it grows, we grow too, okay? We're one step ahead. We're growing also, because we had forewarning of this power that's rising, that's trying to put out our light. We've had warning. Perhaps you've known it for a long time. Really, perhaps you've known it for a long, long time deep within your spirit, but you forgot. But now it's been brought back to the front of your mind. Right there. You know why you're here. You do. You know why you're here. You know what you need to do, and it's not give up. It's to keep pressing onward and fight the good fight. We all got to fight the good fight is what we've got to do. So I am going to go. You all remember that. Greater is that light within me and you than that darkness that's within the world. Greater. That's right. So I am going to go. You all, are you feeling it? Are you feeling tired, exhausted, and all of that? Because it's not normal, but it's now becoming our new norm. Being aware of what's happening, not just with you, with other people around the world, is a way to help raise the awareness, help people to prepare and push back against this tiredness and all this stuff that's coming against us, because it's spiritual and it's affecting us in this physical world and our physical bodies. So with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello. From my heart to yours, love. You have a wonderful rest of your day. You all, thank you.